Thanks, guys. I'm down here ringside with none other than Stacy. Stacy, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. The lawsuit has been settled.
Oh, I'd like to hear more about that.
No, I'm afraid I can't talk about it. We signed a DNR, but the important thing to remember is that I did not, in fact, try to harvest Selena Gomez's kidneys. That was slander. That never happened. That never happened.
Oh, I I happen to know that she has at least four to harvest, so it's a good thing that you didn't go through with that if that was what was on your original agenda.
Well, allegedly, according to my research, there were five kidneys originally, but not that I mean, I'm not really sure about that. And I don't know anything about, and there was no research to begin with. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on.
It's just wonderful to hear. Now, Stacy, you remind me of a young Tom Cruise. Have you ever heard that?
I'm not gay. Yes, no, yes, no,
Uh,
no. Let's just
Oh,
move on. Next question. Next question.
okay. Well, yeah, Tom Cruise, he's a lovely man. I used to know him personally, you see. We used to wander around various Foot Lockers together back in the 80s and hide fresh baked cookies in the women's shoes.
Yes, he told me about that. But yes, there were Foot Lockers involved, but there were no women's shoes or cookies involved. But there were a lot of Foot Lockers
I
and
don't know.
locker rooms and saunas and a compound on Fire Island. But that again, those are all unsubstantiated rumors that I flatly deny.
I have to disagree with you there because I remember vividly putting those cookies in there. And that's, if you go into Foot Lockers today, you know that very distinct scent of the shoe store smell. You smell the cookies.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, and they're home baked too, as we put them together with all the natural ingredients of natural rubber and plastics and various glue substances from horse and whale. It was a magical time, just like Grandma used to make.
Yes, the whale glue that my grandmother also used to make.
Yes. Now we'd hit up the food court and I'd shave babies while Tom would reenact his favorite scenes from that movie Eyes Wide Shut for all the children. It
Ah,
was a magical time.
yes.
What was your favorite movie from Tom Cruise?
There was a time where we had Lance Bass and Nate Berkus and you mean the films that he made? Okay.
Yes.
Top Gun.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm particular to a couple of good guys and the Jerry Maguire movie with the Show Me the Monies.
Yeah, I don't really watch the movies per se. Just mostly the volleyball scene over and over again on repeat.
You like the volley? I remember the volleyball scene. They got
Yeah.
little shorts on there.
Oh, I didn't. Yes, it's not a gay thing. It's just it's the form and the camaraderie and the movement. So graceful, so
It is
graceful. Next question.
he's a graceful man. He is a graceful man.
Yes, yes.
Now, they sent me down here. They gave me directions, and I was just wondering, where did you park?
Oh, on the helipad, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna park like drive a car like some kind of peasant or something like that.
So I thought that was your helicopter up there. I
Well,
needed to tell you about it because, as you know, my work in the previous field of graphic reporting, I myself have a helicopter as well. The helicopter pad only supposed to fit one, and
yes. I mean, you can double park if you're careful.
yep, if you're careful.
And what are
So
they gonna do? Are they gonna tow you? I mean, they can't tow you.
Well, I arrived later than you did, you see, and I just wanted to give you a heads up. Your helicopter may be a little bit shorter than it used to be. I'm sure it's
Oh,
fine,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah. All right. Do you like bacon?
I do. I mean, I've been trying to do a lot of keto lately, so it's mostly bacon that's been soaked in truffles and a sort of special virgin olive oil and also adrenochrome. But that's again, it's just a keto thing. It's not anything occult or anything. Again, those rumors are unsubstantiated. But yes, a little bit of bacon, simple things. I'm a simple man, a little bacon with some truffles, some foie gras, pearls dissolved in white wine. These are all, simple things. I'm a simple man, simple pleasures.
And it sounds delicious. Now, the white wine you typically run with, what vintage and from what Italian winery do you typically run with there?
Oh, it's I don't do the Italian wines. It mostly I mostly stick to like a 2022 Sutter Home. That's a really nice bouquet and little hints of ethanol and concrete gasoline, tasting notes of banana and white flowers.
Yeah, it has a good mouth feel too.
It does, yes, it does,
Uh,
and it dissolves the pearls pretty well because it's pretty alcoholic. It gets pretty effed up.
I think that did now they call it the pearls. They actually have that's where pearls come from, as if my memory serves me correctly,
From Sutter Home, I don't think that's true.
from Sutter Home. This is true. Me and Gary Busey used to make pearls in his basement.
Out of Sutter Home wine.
He lived at Sutter Homes.
Ah, he lived at the place Sutter Home. Sutter Home is a place. I thought it was just a brand name. I didn't know that.
No, he had his own. It was a village at one point, and then they just
Sutter
combined
Village.
all the neighborhoods. They were just like, we love each other so much. Let's stomp on grapes, let them ferment, and make a beautiful liquid drink. And they just combined all the homes. Before you knew it, it was just one big house. Gary,
Yes, so it was Sutter Village, and then it became Sutter Home.
exactly,
Very
exactly.
interesting. Fascinating, fascinating.
And Gary, he just bought that up, and he just loves his wine. And he and I would go out in his backyard and just we just dig.
Yes,
And
yes. While you were making pearls out of white wine.
yep, and then we'd hit the septic tank, and that's when we'd find them pearls
I thought pearls were made in clamshells, but apparently it's Gary Busey in Sutter Village
in the septic
involving
system.
septic tanks. Interesting.
Yeah, they just give them a little rinse, pop them in, and the ladies just love them.
Very good.
Well, I was gonna cook a brisket this evening, and I thought maybe I'd wrap it in a little jacket.
Why would you wrap the brisket in a jacket?
Well, they say that, presentation is a
Ah,
major part of culinary expertise, and I feel that in my age, I've done enough cooking to take it to the next level.
so you cook the brisket and then present it in a jacket. What kind of jacket do you use for that? Is the question.
Have you seen the movie Back to the Future?
Yes.
Marty McFly in his little tiny rain jacket. You're gonna be a sailor boy.
Isn't that rather informal for a dinner presentation? Or maybe
Well,
it's just, I suppose brisket is rather rustic. Maybe, I guess if you were serving, like sort of a salmon en croûte or crown rack of lamb, then maybe you'd use a tuxedo jacket.
this is true. It
Ah,
would reflect the meal. And this is just a private meal for myself this evening. But you have to maintain the skills in order to keep them sharp.
yes, yes, that's what Tommy said too. And that's why he beats me every night for about 45 minutes. And I keep saying, well, why is this necessary? And I'm not clear what skills he's maintaining, but he insists that it's something that has to be done. And, I want to be a friend. Yes, and also I'm terrified of him. But yes, anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on. Next question.
No, he's just a lovely man. I'm glad that you have that connection with him, and I think
I'm not sure you call it a connection. It's more of he's got a stranglehold, I guess is the word that you would use on me. I'm not sure what the expression, I'm filled with terror and I can't leave him, I guess is what the kids say these days. I'm not really sure. Also, he's Bay. I think that the kids say that also. He's my Bay, but not in the gay way. Not in the gay way. It's
No,
just
no.
yes,
Yeah,
no.
that's
When I say I'm terrified of him, I don't mean to say that he's keeping me there against my will. I just mean that if I try to leave, I'm pretty sure that he'll kill me, skin me, and make my body into a set of footy pajamas. But again, colloquially speaking, though,
right.
metaphor.
Yeah, I mean that's if you think about it, if you're ever in a friendship or any kind of relationship, if you don't have that guttural instinct feeling, what are
Yes,
you doing?
guttural.
You know, what's
Good.
it worth?
Yes, guttural. Yes. He used that word last night. At toward the about the 43-minute mark in the beating session, he described my screams as guttural, but I didn't know what that meant. But now I understand.
Yeah, that's he's just a sweet, sweet man.
Yes,
That just sounds like good old Tommy.
wonderful human being.
Oh, yes. Well, Stacy, it has been a pleasure. I'm getting a cue from the sidelines that to wrap this up. Do you have any last words before I head off and prepare my steak?
Oh no, is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Just one second. No, no, I'm just doing an interview. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later. Have a good evening.
This has been Cashews Whipwater. I gotta go back.